Before the game starts, he's out there deep with assistant coach John McCullough.
LaVine back to Carter Jr. Gets it to pop in. White with the handle to Williams, the first-round draft pick out of Florida State, just rolls out. Offensive rebound to the Bulls. Porter, three up top, and that's good.
He's been shooting the ball well.
Porter to LaVine, not shy about the three-point shot. That's off. CJ taps it to himself on the baseline. LaVine for three. He's been struggling with this three-point shot this season, just 30%.
To start this season, coming down on your full court.
Carmelo Anthony checking in for Derrick Jones Jr. Carter Jr. Free throw line jumper hits it. LaVine still scoreless, tries to get through the paint, stripped away by Robert Covington. Three players with 2 threes already in this game.
Well, what Billy Donovan and his staff were talking about was they got to cool down at some point, fellas.
LaVine scoreless in the first quarter after going for 21 in the first quarter in that victory over Dallas, and another three by the Bulls.
That's so hard to guard with those two players.
Bulls with the 10-6 advantage in paint points. LaVine looking for his first points of the game. Still can't find him.
Doesn't always go straight up, straight down, but has a great release and believes every time he shoots it, it's going in.
LaVine. LaVine from Young. LaVine tries to get around Cantor and gets his first 2 points.
He had options on that drive.
LaVine up top, 10 to shoot for Chicago. Temple will try the three. And the Bulls finding the three-point shot here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Carey Trent Jr. can't get it off the glass. Bulls get the rebound. LaVine feeds it to Young for the easy dunk.
Great timing from LaVine on the pass. He waited.
LaVine back outside to Porter. Quick three from Porter is good. LaVine. Jumper's no good. Chicago. Offensive rebound. Williams called for the travel. Blazers led by as many as 20 in the second quarter. But the Bulls starting to use the three-point shot. Dame flips it to Nurkic. Tries to go off the window. No good, but there's the flow of the two-man game we're seeing. Carter Jr. back out to LaVine. Quiet first half for LaVine. Pull up Jay. Bounces in.
Is more than anybody. That's including Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose in that MVP season in 2011 had 25 points per game, but the accumulation of all the games in the uniform.
Williams in transition. Williams wants to go baseline. Up top to LaVine. LaVine down the middle, and there's the athleticism from the two-time NBA slam dunk champ.
He has 6 points, and he's coming off a game in which he had 39.
Dame tries to find Jones Jr. for the lob, and he gets clobbered.
And he's picking everybody up the entire length of the floor.
James Harden also in that second home game of the season.
Yeah. Good hands.
Jones Jr. fresh off a huge dunk. Once another one gets tied up. Williams in the corner. Covington defends. Carter Jr. thought about the jumper. LaVine pull up three. Only a matter of time for him.
You got to, give them credit. They're hitting shots now that are contested.
Just like that, back up by 11 with the 2 threes in a row. LaVine answers again.
There you go, Zach.
Temple, hand off to LaVine. LaVine trying to go around Nurk. A little bit too much, but Gafford there to put it back in. Covington defending LaVine up top. LaVine tries to dish it to Gafford, can't handle it.
He could sense the defender getting up on that high side. So immediately on the catch, he knew if I spin, you're done.
LaVine can't get
him. Energizing you. Makes you run the floor a little harder, screen harder. Not to say he wasn't doing those things. He just was having a hard time finishing his tempo. But he could be leaning one way or another. As long as his shoulders are somewhat squared, he feels comfortable. But that was a result of Ennis and his offensive rebounding and the tenacious activity. But in the first half, I thought they were 5-6 possessions where Billy Donovan.
LaVine hits the first free throw, sinks the second. It's now a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
From CJ, he got deep on that left side. It gives you more space.
Giles tries to close out. LaVine three is no good. Young fighting for the board. LaVine tries to go around. Quick hands by Jones Jr.
Very quick. It's just Melo one-on-one. Feeling like he can't be guarded.
Blazers first to 100. LaVine tries to answer back. No good. Portland gets the stop. Valentine drive and kick. LaVine in the corner.
That's the look LaVine wants.
100-100. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Covington, corner three. Might have been deflected. LaVine races it down. CJ with 26. It's a game high. Good look for three. Just haven't been there the last couple of possessions. Porter with a quick closeout. 5 to shoot. Dame has to get it up. He's fouled. And we'll get 3 free throws, Lamar.
Good karma. LaVine's going to center the ball, use the ball screen.
Young sets the screen. Jones Jr. LaVine, deep three. Huge shot for LaVine.
Timeout, Portland.